Good morning from Your Best Car in Kent. My name's Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. This one's in Cranbrook, just 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 500 5-star reviews. So please do check out the website to see the reviews of our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. But before we get into the walk around video, I'd just like to answer 2 very important questions that we get asked here a lot at Your Best Car, and they are: do we take part exchange and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes and yes. We will take your part exchange and we can actually pay off your outstanding finance too. On top of that, we're thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rate on our current cars. So if finance is the route for you, then please do get in contact with us. And of course, if you have a part exchange as well. Now, this is the walk around video for our VW Golf R BlueMotion Tech, presented in Lapis Blue special metallic paint, which I'm sure you can agree looks fantastic when the sun is out on a day like today. It is the estate, you may have noticed, meaning it has the 5-door and 5-person layout, a slightly larger boot, but you still have the ferocious 2-litre petrol engine producing 300 brake horsepower, and it's capable of achieving up to 47 miles per gallon. It's also Euro 6 compliant. Now down here we've got the upgraded 19-inch Pretoria alloy wheels. All of these alloys are unmarked, meaning there's no signs of curbing, there's no scratches or scuffs, nothing to point out. They're all in fantastic condition. If we have a look at the side profile, we can see there's a slight tint to the windows from the B pillar backwards. And then when the car is locked, you've got folding side mirrors. So I've got the key in my hand here. When we unlock the car, you'll see the side mirrors will pop out, and then we can have a hop inside. So first of all, we've got the R exclusive 2-tone race seats. These front 2 seats can be heated, they can be manually adjusted, and then the driver has a leather wrapped multifunction steering wheel. This is a semi-automatic car, so you've got paddle shifters just behind the steering wheel. You've then also got your adaptive cruise control, your multimedia functions, voice control, hands-free buttons, all on the steering wheel. As this is the Mark 7, you've got the touchscreen in-car entertainment system. You've actually got the upgraded Discover navigation radio system, which doesn't come as standard. If we just have a hop inside, I'll show you some of the features that you've got in the in-car entertainment system. So let me just turn on the electrics. I'm gonna shut the door so there's no beeping. You've got all of your sub-menus on the left and right hand side. If we just go from left to right, we'll start with the radio. So you've got your FM, AM as usual. You've got DAB radio on top of that as well. You can pre-save your favorite stations. Just below that, you've got your media, so you can connect up your phone via Bluetooth. If we just have a look at the source button here, you can see all of the different modes you can connect up. You've got CD, your SD card, USB, Bluetooth and aux. So Bluetooth you can connect up so you can play your music, but you can also connect up your phone in terms of your hands-free. So you've got your phone book on here, your recent calls, you can make calls, so there's no need to look at your phone when driving. It's all in this middle infotainment display, and you can see that just on phone here. So again, nice that it fits to the touchscreen display. And another thing that fits nicely is the navigation. So you can pinch and zoom, you can move across to see any points of interest, and then at the bottom you can see you can input your new destinations. You can then save your favorite destinations too. So a big upgrade having the navigation on here. If you put the car into reverse, you can see we've got your front and rear radar parking sensors. Great for a car of this length. And then just below is your air conditioning controls. You've got your max AC. If you hit that button once, it shoots out air instantaneously. Fantastic on a hot summer's day. And then for a winter's day, on the left and right hand side, you've got your heated seat settings. So you've got a variable setting of 3. Whoops. In the middle is your gearbox. If we hit mode, you've got your various driver select modes. So your normal, comfort, race, individual. You've then got your dynamic chassis control as well, so you can adjust the suspension. And then just below here, your electronic handbrake and your auto hold button too. So if we just turn the electrics off, we can now have a look at the rest of the car. We'll have a look at the rear seats. So again, you've got the 2-tone layout. Being the Estate, you've got plenty of headroom, plenty of legroom. You've got a couple of air vents on the back here. If you just take a step back, you've got so much room in the rear space. Moving around to the rear, you can see you've got the privacy glass, the slight tint to the window pane back here as well. You can open the boot like so. You've got a parcel shelf which can be taken off, and on top of that you've got this additional rubber protective layer of the bottom boot space. The previous owner kindly left this in the car, so it's completely up to you what you do with it, but we've left it in here as it's obviously served a pretty good purpose of keeping the bottom carpet clean and damage free. If we just lift this up, you can then see the extended storage and where the spare wheel is kept. So completely up to you what you do with this rubber protective mat, but it does come with the car. Now, should you need a little bit more room in the Golf, you can do so by collapsing these rear two seats. You can have a look in the photo to see exactly what this looks like when they're both down. But if you've got some luggage or suitcases, golf clubs, skis maybe, you've got this option, which is really handy. And it's really easy to operate. As you can see, I've got one hand on the camera, and then you can slot that back into place like so. So, if you're interested in buying the Golf, you can give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. Both those options, you can let us know about your part exchange, as I mentioned earlier, and of course finance options too. We all have WhatsApp, so once you make that initial contact and we have your number, we can speak to you via WhatsApp on there. If you need to send over some photos, or if you've got any questions about our current cars, we can quickly send them over to you. Anything we can do to help you come to your car buying decision a little bit quicker. And on top of that, we've got our finance, so if you have a look on our for every advert for each car, if you scroll down to the bottom, we have a finance calculator. You can put in some numbers that work for you, hit apply, we will get notifications straight away, and then we can contact you from there. So thank you for taking the time to watch, and best of luck with your search for a new car.